Hey church family, happy Testimony Tuesday. Brother Sean asked me to record a video discussing how God's been working in my life. So I did some praying about it and reflecting on all the wonderful ways that God's been working in my life. And I feel led to talk about the change of heart that He's been giving me. I recently read Ezekiel 11, where God promises to remove our hearts of stone and replace it with a heart of flesh. And He's shown me that there are no empty promises, that He really has done that for me. One place I can testify is my attitude towards my family, especially when I'm tired at the end of the day. A lot of times on the way home after a long day of school and working, and I come home and I'm just real tired and I don't feel like doing the chores that I should be doing to help keep up my household, or talking to my parents about their day. And God's convicted me about that and told me that if I'm gonna be reflective of the gospel and all the work that He's doing for me, I need to do that every single day around every single person. But it's really hard when I'm tired, and I use that as an excuse so much. So He's told me depend on Him. So on the way home, I'll pray in the car and I'll say, Lord, please help me to have a good attitude when I get here. Help me to be nice, a simple prayer to be nice. And it has helped a lot. I'm still not perfect, and I still snap at my parents sometimes, and it makes me feel really bad. But God's definitely showing me that He's changing my heart for the better. Another place that I can testify is the mission field. For a long time, I would hear about all the millions of people in the world that don't know God, have never heard of Him, and it didn't mean anything to me. I would just hear those numbers and the words and the places and the countries, and it would just in one ear and out the other, and I wouldn't really think about it. And eventually it started to concern me that I wasn't concerned. So I did some praying about that. And now I've been learning so much more about missionaries and being a missionary and what it's like on the mission field through our Wednesday night classes and through some personal reading that I've been doing, missionary biographies, and even in the Bible, the amazing missionaries that started the first few churches. And my heart really hurts for unconcerned people now. And God's given me a heart that does hurt for them and wants to go out and change something about that. And so that's another way that God has really proven that He can give you change of heart. He has no empty promises, like I said before. And this is just one way that God's working in my life right now. He's shown me recently that I don't always see the fruits of being obedient. It seems tedious and trivial at times, but Hebrews 11 is full of accounts of people who said yes to God and went and did His work, and they died before they saw the fruits of their obedience. So I just await the day in heaven where I get to look back and see that it was the right decision to say yes to God and choose to follow Him and listen to the heart that He's given me. So that's how God's working in my life right now, and I hope that you'll think about how He's working in yours and praise Him for it.